All right, Randy. So you did something pretty interesting today. You were harassed at your business. You have 5 businesses, right?
Correct.
All throughout Wheatland, Yuba City, Chico, Marysville, and what's the other one?
Rockland.
Rockland. You're the owner of Uppercut Barbershop.
Uppercut Barbershop. Yeah, me. I have a few partners. I have a partner, Tony, and Wheatland, Charlie and Andreas, and Rockland. So I have a few partners.
Gotcha.
In the business. Yeah.
Gotcha. So with the whole COVID situation, I'm aware that you never shut down. No. You decided to never shut down. So tell me what inspired you to do that.
This right here.
Yeah.
Yep, this flag right here, freedom and liberty.
Absolutely.
Yeah, what our soldiers and Americans have fought and died for.
Absolutely. Yeah. So, I mean, you're really big on the Constitution, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you've had multiple times you've been harassed by people coming to tell you that you have to shut down. Please tell me the story of what exactly happened today with the officers coming from Fresno.
So they came from Fresno. I guess apparently that's where Internal Affairs, police officers or whatever they are. I guess apparently that must be their main hub. I guess Fresno. I guess it'd be middle of the state, But yesterday I was on a live video for Sacramento Barbers Club, and they were asking about the COVID and asking about SB 803 and all these little mandates and stuff. And I got on there. I was actually cutting hair. I had my ear pods in and my phone up, and I was cutting hair and I was talking, and I was just basically just trying to inspire other barbers to be Americans, to stand up for your freedoms, your liberties, your rights. Don't, if you want to go home. If you want to wear a mask, wear a mask. I have customers and I have people that come into the barbershop and, they've been vaccinated. That's your choice as an American. You can choose to get vaccinated. There's people that come in, wear a mask, and that's your choice as an American. You can wear a mask. I'm not going to talk no smack to you. I'm not going to belittle you. I'm not going to put you down, because I get to make a decision. I can live my life the way that I want to live my life. I don't want to wear a mask. I don't want to get vaccinated. I want to get up every day and I want to go to work and I want to fend and provide and work for my family. And that's my choice as an American to do so. So, other people, other Americans that want to comply with this Nazi Germany, unconstitutional stuff. I mean, that's your freedom. You have that freedom and right to do that as well. And I know, and it's, for me to tell you that, it's not my business to tell people that. So, like I said, I'm just coming to work. I'm not putting a gun in nobody's head and saying, come to the barbershop. They're making a decision as an American to come to the barbershop and do business with me. I told them, take me to jail, because that's the only way you're going to stop me from operating.
Despite stay-at-home orders, Randy Mitchell is deciding to keep his Marysville Uppercut Barbershop open, leaving no empty chair in sight or room for social distancing, costing him a $1,000 fine from city police.
If another American chooses to come do business with me, that's that American's choice. I'm not going to tell somebody that they have to stay 6 feet apart from me.
Mitchell feels he had no other choice, fearing closing would shut his business down for good.
I'm just thankful for these guys being here right now during these times. These guys got families to feed.
And it's that simple. But somebody watched that video yesterday and they didn't like it, so they hit all 5 shops early in the morning, and they arrested one of my partners. They took him to jail. But what was really cool is that the Yuba County Sheriff's Department told them that, well, we can't take him. He hasn't committed a crime.
Because there is no crime.
Yeah, there's no crime. They said, well, it's a misdemeanor. Well, a misdemeanor is not. It's not an arrestable offense. It's a citation, and he refused to sign citations. So he didn't sign no citation. So they said, well, we're going to take you to jail. And they took him to jail, and they said, well, we ain't going to take him. You got to let him go. So they let him go. So they got no citation and they got no jail. And we were back at the barbershop cutting hair.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, that's absolutely amazing. And and you have reason to believe that these people are doing this to you because you never shut down. You see it as retaliation.
It's retaliation. I just honestly feel that, people like myself, people like you guys, you guys that are Americans, they don't want us. They want to hush us. They really want to put a couple masks on us. They want to muzzle us. Because us speaking right now and going online and speaking and inspiring people to make decisions in life, they don't want that. They want everybody to follow this agenda. They want everybody to listen to what they say, all the dictatorship and everything else, man. You know what? I won't do so. This isn't Russia. This ain't China. This isn't North Korea. This is America. This is the United States of America, and make a decision. You know,
Absolutely.
don't deem me for making a decision to take care of my family.
Absolutely. And I know that you're really big on the Constitution
Yes.
and the difference between contracts and the Constitution.
Yeah.
I would just really like you to share that, because a lot of people don't understand that once you put jurisdiction of having an attorney and going to courts, you give up your rights essentially.
Yes.
So can you tell the audience a little bit about that?
Everything in our lives, everything in our existence is contracts. Everything. I mean, from your driver's license is a contract, your registration is a contract, you know, your barber's license is a contract, your your establishment license is a contract. I mean, your birth certificate and social security card is a contract. So everything is contracts. And I know it gets really deep, and some people are like, "Oh, you're a conspiracy theorist, and you're a sovereign citizen, or you're a Moor." No, I'm just a man. I'm just a man. I'm
Right here as I stand
I'm
and
just
a human
man.
being.
Right here, I'm just a man.
Yeah.
I'm as equal as you. I'm not greater than you, and I'm not lesser than you. I am a man. That's all I am. I'm just a man. And my Constitution stands, and that's why it was engraved in blood, in stone, and that's what we stand on it, and everything else is contract. So the trick is, they get you in contract. You know, they tell us, "Oh, well, you have to have a driver's license." No, you don't. You don't have to have you have a right to travel. You know what I mean? But the only person who needs a driver's license is somebody that travels and makes money.
Commerce.
So, like, look at the talk about definition. Okay, driver. What is the definition of a driver? Somebody is an Uber driver, bus driver, truck driver, Grubhub driver. Some type of driver, somebody that's employed. Somebody that is getting paid.
Yeah.
We're not getting paid to drive down to the store to grab a gallon of milk for our children. I'm not getting paid to do that. Absolutely. And the roads out there that we travel on are paid by the gas tax. So, we don't. I'm not traveling. I'm not making money. I'm not profiting from traveling.
Yeah.
Now, driving is something that is employed, right? But they have been lying to us for decades about, but it's all contracts. So everything, just like what we're going through right now with all this vaccinations and all this and that, everything is contracts, and they're trying to tell you it's all about wording. It's mandated, this and that. We have to look up definition of words.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? How the law is written. You can look at the law, you can write the same thing, and you can try to write something, and you can make it the same point across three different ways, but use three different type of words.
Absolutely.
You got to look at the definitions.
Yeah.
So I mean, that's just kind of where we're at, man. And there's a lot of people like me. People that are way smarter than me, and I look up to them, and they're trying to educate me and learn, and that's just what everything comes down to, man. Everything is contracts.
And
that cell phone in your hand is a contract.
Absolutely. And I'm aware right now that you don't have a registration, that you don't even have a license plate on your car.
No.
And you don't, and you that's just how you live, that's just how you do, and you know your law, your Constitution, you stand by, and that's how it is, right?
We got to hold our feet to the fire, man. Whenever somebody pulls you over or somebody does something that's unconstitutional, listen, the only laws that really stand are the laws of the United States of America, the constitutional laws. Now, if I was to harm you physically, that is a crime.
Yeah.
If I go out here and vandalize public property, that is a crime.
Yeah.
Right. But traveling with my children to go grab something to eat is not a crime. It's not a crime, and it's not an arrestable offense. So we as Americans, man, we all need to be doing this.
Yes.
Every one of us need to be doing this. I know a lot of people ain't like me, and a lot of people are scared because they're scared of the whiplash, and people might try to come and hurt you or harm you. But hey,
Which is what they want. That's what they want.
That's what they want. They want to fear and scare you. But you know what? Hey, so be it, man. If it's time to go, it's time to go. Don't lay down for them. Fight. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Fight.
So if you have one major message to send out to all those business owners that are afraid right now, what would you tell them?
Stand up, man. Be American. Because if you lay down and you comply with this unconstitutional Germany Nazi stuff that's going on, all you're doing is you're making your children's life harder. You're going to make your grandchildren's life harder. You're going to make your generations to come, great-great-grandchildren, you're going to make their lives miserable. And you're going to be dead and gone. Mm-hmm. And they're going to be out here, who knows, in a concentration camp, or who knows what they're going to be or what they're going to be doing, but they're going to be living like people live in North Korea.
And it's selfish. And it's honestly selfish.
It's very selfish. It's very selfish because why live in a country where you can't be free?
Yeah.
I mean, this is what the military, this is what our soldiers that go over there and they risk their lives and they die for college, so they can get some college funds, but they're fighting for freedom and liberty, and they're leaving their wives and their kids and their children, and they're leaving them behind for this right here. This is what they're leaving them behind for. And then you're going to come back here on our own country and tell us, well, you got to do this, you got to do that. Well, they went and fought for, we can make a choice for ourselves.
Absolutely.
And I feel like all these military men and women in these graveyards are rolling in their graves right now.
Especially the
completely
forefathers.
rolling. Yes, they're rolling their graves because of all the sheep.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And all the people that are saying, oh, you know, hey, you know, if you guys want to comply with the unconstitutional and communist stuff, hey, that's your freedom, that's your right as an American.
Mm-hmm.
But don't deem us other Americans that want to
live
life,
live
be
free.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Just like Patrick Henry said, give me liberty or give me death,
Yeah,
right? It's time that we stand and we make sure that we make ourselves known, that we will not deal with this anymore, because this flag, it represents freedom and liberty. We are a beacon of hope for the rest of the world, and this cannot go on anymore. And I just want to thank you so much, brother, because you are truly a freedom fighter, and what you're doing, and you're standing and you're making yourself impenetrable to these ridiculous mandates. It's beautiful, it's amazing, and it's inspiring. And that's why I wanted to do this interview with you today.
Right on, thank you.
And thank you so much, brother.
Thank you. Hell yeah.
Appreciate it, Randy.
Hell yeah.
Hey, man, thank you so much.
Right on.